Good morning, dear student. I hope you all are fine and safe at home. So today we are continuing the lesson 1. In the last class we learned main parts of computers. Okay, so today we are going to learn other hardware devices in our computer. Other hardware devices in a computer. So first one is touch screen. We know very well about touch screen. So nowadays we are using in a mobile also. So we know about touch screen very well. So a touch screen is a computer screen. So touch screen is a computer screen. So this is the screen. Okay, that is sensitive to the touch. So that is very sensitive to the touch. So if we touch, it can work. We can select the objects directly by touching with fingers. So we can select our files, we can select camera, we can select games, we can select phone contacts. So by touching we can select. So not only mobiles, we have likewise a computer, laptop, tablet, okay, without using any pointing devices. So we can use with touching of our fingers. We don't have any pointing prints. For examples, so here we have examples. So every devices has a touch screen nowadays. So tablets also has a touch screen, laptops also has a touch screen, ATMs also have a touch screen, and cell phones and etc. So we can use these, okay, as a touch screen. Laptop, tablets, ATMs, cell phones. Okay, so now next part is scanner. Next one is scanner. These are the hardware, not software. Okay, these are the hardware devices in our computer. We can see, we can touch, we can feel it. Okay, that is called as a hardware. So scanner. What is scanner means? Okay, so scanner means nothing but if we want to take information in a paper. Okay, so we cannot take always the system in a or other system in always. Okay, so for that we can use a scan. It is a device that reads a text or pictures printed on a paper. So this is a device. So what are the informations or pictures and line, whatever we have. So it transfer, it scan to on a paper. That is scanner. And translates the information into a form of that only a computer understands. So how it transfers, how it scan that informations, pictures, everything the computer only knows. We do not know, we don't know how it is scanned, everything exactly. That we don't know, only the computer knows that information. So there are mainly 3 types of scanner. So nowadays we have 3 types of scanner. That is flat bed scanner. First one is flat bed scanner, and second one is sheet fed scanner, and handheld scanner. So there are 3 types of scanners we have. First one is flat bed scanner, and second one is sheet fed scanner, and third one is handheld scanner. Okay, so this is the scanner is doing. This is the scanner's duty. So how you are giving the information or picture, how it is a line, full stop, commas, everything exactly it scans and it translates to on a paper. That language, that system only the computer knows. Now printer. Okay, now printer. A printer prints the output you see on the computer screen on a paper. So now I have to print out my data, my information or my picture. Okay, whatever. So now what are the, for example, now I need this page as a printer. Okay, so this picture and this two line information I need as it is, how it is shown on the monitor now. So now we can take the printer. See here in your picture, as it is comes. So how we are having as it is, the printer gives us as a printer. A printer prints the output you see on the computer screen on a paper. So what are the information, what are the picture we saw on a monitors, that it directly gives on a paper. Exactly, there is no changes. The output printed on a paper is called hard copy. So when we take as a printout, that is hard copy. Okay, that is we called as a hard copy. That is the printer is doing. Now plotter. Now we are going to see plotter. Yeah, plotter is a kind of printer for computers. So plotter also is a kind of printer in a computer. So in the beginning we see the printer, what printer is doing. Now we seen plotter. Plotter also is a type of computer. It is used to print on a very large size. So it is used to print very large size. So I need big pictures, I need big letters, I need big size of words. So for that time we can use plotter to take big size pictures and letters, information, stories, whatever. Plotter print their output by moving color pens across the surface. So plotter, it is used the colors when it gives a output. When it gives a print at the time, it is used the colors. It has a colors pen. They are generally used for flex printing. So this plotter, it is not using always. Very rarely we are using for main things, for important things only we are using now plotter. They can draw complex line art including text, but do so very slowly. So this is also, it can draw, it can draw big buildings, it can draw lines, everything. Okay, but it takes time, it cannot do fast, it slowly it is doing of the mechanical movement of the pens. So how the pen is moving line by line. Okay, how we are while writing we are finish one line and come to another line. No, so likewise according to the pens how it is doing. Okay, but if the plotter it takes time, but it takes time, then also it gives a good result. Okay, so now speakers. In our computer we have a speakers. So how the speakers works? Speakers are used to listen to music. So when we listen to music in our computer, that time the speaker helps us. It gives more sound to listen the music and watch the cartoons, movies. And sound stored in a computer. That sound stored in a computer. For that we are using speaker in our computer. Now light pen. Now we are going to see light pen. Because what is light pen, ma'am, in a system. It looks like a pen. So light pens, it looks like a pen, normal pen. How we are having a red pen, blue pen, black pen, no. So likewise, the light pen also, it looks a normal pen, and that can be used on a special pad. So that pen we can use as a special pad. So whatever you write on its pad is visible on the monitor. So with use the light pen, we have some special pad it seems. So if we are writing on that special pad, it is visible on a monitor. Whatever, if you draw, if you give full stops, if you lined, if you tick, if you cross, whatever you do on that special pad with a light pen, it is visible on a monitor. We should not go and write directly on a monitor. If you use a light pen that with that special pad, we can sit and we can write. Okay, but whatever you are doing on a special pad with a light pen, it is visible on a monitor. Now we have a joystick. It is used for playing games. So joysticks, it is used for playing games. So joystick we are using for playing games. It helps to move the items on the screen, and also it is useful to move on a screen. If you, for example, I want to keep these speakers to in the middles. So if I have joystick, I can scratch and keep it in a middle, that is speakers. So for that we are using joystick. And pen drive. So as we know very well, pen drive, we saw also. So pen drive, for what we are using? Okay, a pen drive is very small in size. So pen drive, it is very small size. We can hold, we can keep it in our packet. Okay, we can hold in a hand also. It is not a weight at it, and it is not a big. It is very small size. A pen drive is very small in size, but it can store many information and many files and many data, and transfer data from one computer to another. So for what purpose we are using pen drive? Because if I have some main source in my computer, so I want to change that to another computer, same information and same files, same applications, I have to keep it, I have to send in another computer also. So by that time I cannot carry whole system with me, okay, to change the other computers. So in that case, I can store whatever applications, files, informations. So everything I can store in a pen drive. Okay, everything I can store in a pen drive, and I can carry pen drive with me. Then I will insert to the another computer. For that purpose we are using pen drive. It is easy to carry and handle. So it is very easy to carry and very easy to transfer the informations and insert another computer. So we do not feel any difficult by the time. And hard disk. Now we are in hard disk. So hard disk we know very well. A hard disk is a device. So hard disk. So this is a hard disk. Okay, this is the hard disk. It is in our computer. So that can store large amounts of image. So there is no limit to store information in a hard disk. Okay, how much you may. it is present inside the CPU box. Now the present the hard disk inside the CPU box. CPU no under the computer we have, okay, that is called as a CPU, central process unit. Okay, a hard disk is a device that can store large amounts of information. So this is a hard disk. By seeing it is very small and this much size, okay, but as much you want to save, okay, we can save the information in a hard disk. So now we are in CD. Okay, now we are in CD. CD stands for compact disc. CD stands for compact disc. It is a round size. So this is the CD. It is a round size and shiny disc. So outside it is shining, no? So it is shiny disc, and that stores a lot of information. So CD also we used for save the information. So hard disk also and CD also we are using both, okay, purpose, save the informations and storage the information. Now we are in microphone. About microphone we are going to see. A microphone is used to record our voice and different sounds in a computer. So microphone, for which purpose we are using? For example, I want to store my voice in my computer by saying my data, my information. So it store on my computer. By that time I can use a microphone. It also helps us to talk to our relatives. So through microphone, in use of help of computer, we can talk to our relatives, friends, parents, okay, through the internet. So by using internet I can call to my parent and my friends, relatives, okay. Then that time I can use the microphone to talk to my relatives and friends. So this is the other devices of our computer. So in the last class, the last two classes we learned main parts of computer. What are the main parts of computer and what is that and what it is doing, that we learned in the last two classes. So today we learned other hardware devices. So this is not the software devices, these are the hardware devices and what purpose and we are using the hardware devices, okay. So we learned that. So hard disk and CD, pen drive. So these three things we are using the same purpose, that we can store the information data. And light pen, microphone, and okay. So these are the if we are conducting meeting, if we are taking seminars, that for each and every word we cannot go and write on the board. That time we can use that special part and light pen to write and to deliver our information to others. And printer, plotter, it is used to take out the information as a hard copy and pictures, and if you want to small sizes as it is in your textbooks or others, okay, that time we can use a printer. Otherwise if you want big size in a pictures, letters and words, that time we can use a plotter. But plotter always we cannot use. Some main purpose we can use the plotter. So plotter, it takes time to give a result because it's working slowly. Okay, so it takes time to give a result. Okay, then speakers. Okay, speakers we can use to listen the music. So without speaker, if you listen the music, it is not give that much effect. So for that purpose we are using the speakers. So these are the other hardware devices in our computer. Okay, I hope you understand the topic and sit and learn in your home. Okay, once again you revise the lessons, you learn the topic which topic I taught today. Okay, so be safe at home, take care, thank you, and have a nice day.